Billion-dollar bankruptcies are like superhero movies. At first, they were exciting. There were only a few of them. You knew they cost tons of money, so you figured, I'll check it out. But at this point, we've seen so many, it's getting boring. It's just a bunch of characters I don't care about with the exact same plot. But every now and then, a supervillain emerges. So insane, so disgusting, that they pull me back in. I'm talking, of course, about the CEO of Celsius, Alex Machinski, and his wife, Chrissy Machinski. Because as a quick reminder, Celsius is a crypto company that is in bankruptcy right now with billions of dollars owed that they do not have. So what are they doing to plug the hole? Are they hard at work? No, they're selling merch that says, unbankrupt yourself. That's right, folks. For $28, you can pay the people who caused your bankruptcy. Literally millions of people have money locked up in Celsius, probably gone forever because of the Machinskis. And the Machinskis' decision is to sell merch about it. And I know the obvious reaction to this is that there must be some mistake. They got hacked. It's an accident. Well, no, because it turns out Chrissy Machinski got called out for this. And when she did, she didn't apologize. She said, "Thank you for promoting the shirt. They're going to increase t-shirt production because of this." This is so unhinged, bankrupting millions and then selling a shirt that says unbankrupt yourself. This is crazier than if Taco Bell sold shirts saying undiarrhea yourself. It's like, wait a second, you caused this. You did this to me with your Dorito taco thing you concocted in a lab, right? You told me this was food. I didn't create this mess. Like, there's literally no way to interpret unbankrupt yourself as anything but taunting the victims of your plan. And what's worse is the background to all this, because remember, unbankrupt yourself isn't just some random saying. It's a modification of their original catchphrase. Remember, they told everyone they needed to unbank themselves. That's literally the whole point of Celsius. The idea that banks were evil and that Celsius is different because Celsius isn't a bank, which makes it awkward when Celsius declares bankruptcy. So their motto actually changed from unbank yourself to unbankrupt yourself. Who knew 5 letters could do so much of the heavy lifting? And I think we have to acknowledge that this is pretty funny, right? While also acknowledging the pain of the people who lost everything and how horrible this is. I mean, the Machinskis are just running this whole thing like a Ringling Brothers circus. So it is entertaining no matter how serious it also is. The Machinskis are just shameless. I mean, I'm not going to be surprised if they sell bankruptcy documents as NFTs after all this. But if you thought that was bad, it actually gets worse. Because like the Dorito taco at Taco Bell, there are layers to this abomination. You see, recently a secret call of Celsius got leaked. It was an all hands where Celsius was supposedly going to unveil the big plan to recover this whole thing. Remember, I said at the beginning of this whole debacle that they should just close up shop. Chapter 7 bankruptcy, I said it in my first video about them, but Celsius told everyone no. They were going to save the company. So this is the time that they were going to discuss the big plan that's going to change everything and put Celsius back on the right path. So what is this plan to recover billions of dollars?
Third chapter is us reopening our services, right? So we gave it a code name Kelvin, right? Absolute zero. So we're planning to be we're planning to reopen with a process that does not require you to trust us in anything.
We literally made a joke about like Fahrenheit Celsius when we first heard about this story. Little did I know that that's like their business plan, is to try to trick people into thinking that it's a new company by renaming it Kelvin. I guess they're also trying to go with this idea that, oh, this time we'll be trustless. But that's funny because only a year ago, Alex was saying their main job was to fight for trust with customers.
This is a fight over trust, right? Who is going to make the most trust deposits with customers and who is not going to make any trust deposits with customers?
So I guess y'all are giving up that fight, huh? Like, okay, guys, you were right. We can't be trusted, which is why our new business model is admitting you can't trust us. Like they somehow think the word absolute zero trust is like going to get you to trust them again. It's such a strange thing. Like, deposit money with us because you can't trust us, and we're admitting that. Not only that, it gets worse when you realize that their big plan, their big scheme is to start a custody service for crypto.
One of the foundational products that we're going to offer in the future is custody. And the core concept of custody is that that's your property and we're holding it on your behalf.
So your big plan to save the company and rescue people's accounts who can't withdraw, is to get more people to deposit, I don't know if that's going to work out for you. Which, by the way, the person who leaked this audio, someone named Tiffany Fong, is right now being threatened by the Machinskis, who aren't happy that their terrible plans have been leaked. And in another delicious piece of irony, Chrissy Machinski wants the person who leaked it to pay back the creditor Celsius owes with the AdSense she made from leaking this video, which, first of all, the video wasn't monetized. That's for one. Number two, you're the one who owes the creditor. Like, Celsius owes people, not everyone else. Everyone else, it's not their job to unbankrupt you. This is the amazing thing, is like they think that's everyone else's job besides them, who got everyone in this mess. So let me tell you, Chrissy Machinski, you're in the wrong. Okay, this is so messed up. You have to stop selling these t-shirts. You have to pay these people back. And just stop with all this nonsense about this Chapter 11 bankruptcy restructuring where you're spending tens of millions of dollars a month on fees. And if you're wondering why I'm addressing Chrissy directly, it's because in a funny twist of fate, she's actually subscribed. She's a subscriber to Coffeezilla.